before I head out, somebody made me aware of something. I don't even know if it's true or not. But I'll put this out, see if anybody knows something that I don't know. As much as people I've been involved with in the past have showed up, so have many of Sanford's trolls from the past. Some I know well, based on the things they said and the way they did whatever they could to defend Sanford. That's to be expected. So some of them seem kind of familiar. This guy seemed familiar. I didn't block him in the past. This time I just did. I'm not going to put up with his shit again. But he went off on me, read me the riot act. First, I'm a liar because I used a fake picture. I laid everything out. Obviously he didn't watch the video, and I don't need to repeat it. There's some things I don't like talking about concerning death, and that's what this concerned. Saying, "Oh, you're still full of hate with Sanford," and well, I know you can't comment, but you're probably watching Charlie something. Maybe I should call you Charlie the Tuna. Still full. Hey, Charlie, you want hate? You need to go see Mopar Madness. Now that's a guy full of hate. That's a guy that wishes death and harm on people. You're talking to the wrong fucking guy here. I don't hate. There's just people I don't like, and I have my reasons why I don't like them. Have you ever seen me angry and upset? There was only one time that I really got angry. And that's kind of what started things with Sanford, because he did something totally despicable to a guy that I happen to like and I call a friend, Lamb Chop. Because I wasn't able to get my hands on Sanford personally. My only resource was to let him know how I felt about it on here. And I went off on him. Oh, you bet your ass I was fucking angry. Aside from that, you ever see me wishing any death or harm on anyone on here? Hey, Charlie, paying attention. Come on. Charlie the Tuna, pay attention. Obviously you don't, or you would have had all the answers that I'm not about to repeat. They're not worth the time for me to invest in it. Yeah. Can't you tell how much I'm full of hate? How angry? I'm just an angry individual. You see me wishing harm and death. Oh, that's the other guy. He's going to pay the price for his hate and his anger. He'll pay the price for it one way or another. Once again, that still doesn't affect me. But he mentioned something about, and I'm talking shit about a guy that just died. Didn't say who. Now see, I'm not involved in their inner circle of scammers. And yes, the Crypt Keeper was a fucking scammer, if it was him that passed away. And if that's the case, I'm not happy about it. I wouldn't be happy about hearing Sanford died. I wouldn't be happy about hearing Sandy died. I wouldn't be happy about hearing Austin died. I wouldn't be happy about hearing that Buffy the Studebaker Slayer, Buff Del Campo. Him and I actually get along well. Things you don't know. He knows where I'm coming from. He knows I don't hate him. I like having fun with things. And we've had communication of very serious nature. And Buff understands me. I understand him. And the reason that I like him, in spite of that, is that he's not on here trying to hustle money for people. He's not on here making himself out to be the great I am, the great car guy. He's not on here begging for subs and views. He's not on here trying to sell hats and t-shirts. He's not on here trying to take anything from anyone. I can respect that in him. I'd be upset if I heard something happen to him. Yeah, I would get a little upset. I felt real bad when Austin's mom died. Him too, I kind of like the guy a little. I even told him one time, man, best thing to do is get away from Sanford before he corrupts you. He will corrupt you in one way or another. He'll try to lean you over into his mind of Sanford. You'll start behaving like him, and But I like busting his balls. He knows it. Do I hate him? Fuck no. Him, I would feel a little bad, you know. There's different degrees of grief with people based on their behavior, based on what kind of person they are. He's kind of good-natured and likes to have fun, and I kind of like that about him, you know. I don't like anything about Sanford, because I know what his nature is, just a con man, scam artist. I can say the same about Sandy, you know, but he's selling hats and t-shirts now. And see, it's things I hear. I don't keep up with them. I don't keep up with them. I don't watch this shit. It's what comes my way. And I kind of like it this way. The only person I will go out of my way to go and watch like I did the other day was Sanford with his fuel line thing. Somebody tells me something that's so good and they say, Brian, it's just, you got to see it. You got to see it to believe it. How off the rails he is this time. And then I will go and watch it. So, you know, with the inner circles of people, you know, they're communicating, they know, there are people I communicate with on a daily basis, you know. We're on the phone, we're talking. I still talk with Lamb Chop and several others. And you know who you are, I won't name you. Even during my time away, we were still in communication, you know. Not everyone. There were two people I felt bad for, Will and Dave, and anyway, that got fixed. So I don't know what's going on with them in their day-to-day activities in their life, away from their money-making venture on here. You know what I mean? And scamming. And I admit, you know, I don't know for sure. He didn't say who. I'm assuming, well, out of the whole bunch, the one that was in the poorest health and the oldest age, Crypt Keeper. The only thing I can come up with. If that's the case, and he did pass, I'm sorry to hear of his passing. But I don't have a whole lot of sympathy. I can't for a con man. I can't. You know, getting involved with Sanford, like I say, I was happy when Austin distanced himself from Sanford. You know, he got away in time. He was able to save himself, and I'm glad he did. And he's having fun, and I'm having fun too. And you know, I ain't hurting him, and he ain't hurting me. This is only YouTube. There are other ways I handle things in the real world. You know, that's when the side of me comes out that you'll never, well, you only saw it that one time, and even then you didn't see the full extent because there was no physicality involved in it. But a guy that purposely sets up a scam, gets involved with #1 scammer on here, in my opinion, to have a project build and it's going to raise money, but the whole time, sub my channel, begging and pleading for subs. That alone tells me all I need to know. You know, you could have saved these kids. He has his reason with a family member, and I know what it's like to lose a family member. I can't laugh at that either. I lost a family member. I know how much it hurts. But no fucking way in hell would I ever use my... See, now I'm getting mad. No fucking way in hell would I ever use my sister's death as a way to make fucking money on here. By offering up something to raffle, making a big fucking claim. Okay, I'm going to go build another hot rod and I want, you know, sub my channel, you know, watch my channel, you know, and I'm going to build something and I'm going to offer you tickets because I set up a foundation in my sister's memory with the Cancer Society. I wouldn't even think of doing that, but that's what he's doing with kids. Or what he did, if he did pass. That bothers me. I cannot respect a man that would use fucking children for the sake of building a fucking YouTube channel. I can have no respect at all. Still not happy about him passing. But I have zero respect for a man that would sink that low. You know, Sanford prostitutes his family. He'll use any family member he can to get attention and get views. I won't do that. There are people that I know. At one time, Auntie Billy used to make videos, long before Sanford came on. We were just doing goofy things, and they're just fucking around, and then our guys give me guys, hey baby, sit on my face, what are you doing with a guy like him? Well, I said, oh, no. That wasn't their fault. That was my fault. I should never have exposed her to the public. I'm not dragging my daughters and my grandson on here. you know. I've been buying Christmas presents for my grandson already. I got him a little electric Power Wheels Harley Davidson Striker Black one. He won't be 1 year old until next March. I mentioned it. You know, and you know what? He'll get it for Christmas. And like Sanford using his granddaughter with that fucking boat. Oh, look, I got her a boat. Think that boat's still there. That boat got fucking flipped. But he used his granddaughter to put her in a scenario to make him look like he's the world's greatest fucking granddad to get attention for a fucking video. See, he will do that. He will stoop that low. Crip Keeper stooped low to get attention. You know, not once. I can honestly tell you, I think I watched maybe a dozen videos over maybe the last year. Not once did I ever subscribe, share my videos, subscribe to my channel. And then this big project of this engine he never fucking touched. He knew damn well he wasn't going to do it. He knew he wasn't capable of doing it. Sandy wasn't going to fucking do it. Sanford wasn't going to do it. The only guy that did anything on heads was that guy in Florida. And he gave up on it. And it sits as it was in the beginning. Not built. I never heard him once. Never heard him once say, here is the number to St. Jude's. This means a lot to me. Call and make a donation. I give to St. Jude's every month. I give to Shriners every month. I give to Wounded Warriors every month. I give to ASPCA every month. Each one gets $50. I can piss away $200 a month like nothing, not lose a night's sleep over it. But I know the money's going to a good cause. I think I myself at one time made a video and I gave all the phone numbers and I said, call. You don't need me to make a contribution to any worthy cause. Do it yourself. I never heard him once tell people to make a contribution themselves. No, just invest in me. It was all about him, to build his channel. You know, he was going to do something to send money on their behalf. You don't need anybody on YouTube to do something for a worthy cause. You feel it's a worthy cause, you fucking do it yourself. See, I'm a little upset, but I still don't hate this guy. But I can't respect the guy that would do that. He never promoted the cause and promoted people picking up the phone. Make that phone call. I provided the phone number, something he never did. I don't know what the deal is. But, you know, if anyone expects, if this is the case, and I hope it's not, I'm not going to be too broken up over it. Just based on what he did. You know, there were some things, you know, you go low. There were some things to me that you set the bar so fucking low, it's harder to even get under it when you use children as a way to make money for yourself, to build your channel, and not once promote the cause that an organization, a hospital, is doing everything they can to help save these children, and all he did was prostitute them for his own self-gain.